My boy Link loves to fight enemies using his beloved sword, and he's using all sorts of swords throughout his many quests. But here's the thing, I'm wondering how long it takes for him to get his sword in each of his quests. Today, we're gonna be playing all of the Zelda games, and we'll see how fast we can get a sword in each of them. Subscribe, and let's just jump into it. For the classic Legend of Zelda game, I believe everyone knows it doesn't take us that long to get a sword. In fact, as soon as Link appears on screen, we just have to move over there and enter this cave to see the old man, and he's gonna say his classic line. "It's dangerous to go alone, take this." Well, you're not gonna tell me twice, old man. I'm taking this sword, and there we go. I did it. The sequel, Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link, is a side-scroller, and would you look at this, as soon as we launch the game and appear on screen, we already have a sword in hand. Is this a decoy? Well, let's try to use it by pushing B. And it works! It's actually a sword and we start with it. That's pretty convenient, isn't it? World record, baby! Okay, time for one of my all-time favorite games, Zelda: A Link to the Past. And in this one, we wake up in our bed swordless, and the sword we need is inside of our uncle's hands. If we want to get it, we'll first have to get out of the house and convince our uncle to give it to us. After finding the secret passage on the right side of the castle, we'll fall down this pit and we'll see our dying uncle. Oh no, he's dead. This is so sad. But let me just take this sword real quick and voila! Mission accomplished. I got the sword. And that was fast. Oh yeah, sure. I mean, I'll miss my uncle. He's dead. He was pretty cool. Anyways. Wake up! It's time to play Link's Awakening. And we actually start this game with us waking up in a bed after a big storm that completely destroyed our boat. This is pretty sad. But the worst thing is that we woke up without our sword. Where could it be? Hey you, have you seen it? No? What about you? Maybe if I go back to the beach shore, I'll be luckier. What's that? Is that my epic sword? Yeah, we got it! That was pretty fast. Time for a 3D game, finally, and it's none other than Ocarina of Time. Wow, what a masterpiece. But sadly, this masterpiece starts us off in our bed without a sword. Thankfully, I know exactly where to go to get one. To the left of Link's house, there is this tunnel here, and once you exit the other side, you avoid that big rock, well, you'll find this lovely big chest that contains the Kokiri sword. Yeah, that was pretty simple. But not as simple as the sequel, Zelda Majora's Mask, because just like Zelda 2 on the NES, this game starts off with Link having a sword in his hand, meaning that we can start swinging it as soon as the game gives us control of Link. That was way too simple. Okay, next up is Zelda Oracle of Seasons, and in this one, we start off by falling down from the sky and fainting. And once we wake up, we are swordless, which is pretty sad. Where is it? Give me my sword back! After awkwardly dancing with this lady over here, things will go wrong quickly with a tornado that attacks us. Oh wait, the tornado is actually the bad guy. Huh, interesting. After getting knocked out and waking up yet another time, we'll make our way to the hero's cave, and after pushing a few blocks and solving some really simple puzzles, we'll find this chest, and can you guess what's inside of it? Hey, yeah, a key! Gotcha. You thought that was a sword. No, we're gonna have to keep playing to find another chest, and this time it contains our beloved sword. It is a wooden sword this time around, but it is a sword nonetheless, so yay! Oracle of Ages is up, and in this one we have to save Impa from those evil creatures, and luckily for us, they run away from us. Good thing, cause we don't have our sword yet. Thankfully, we're not gonna be dancing in this game, but the beginning is still pretty similar. A monster will attack us and will kick our butt. Thankfully, we won't have to enter a cave and solve some puzzles in this game, because the real Impa will actually give us the wooden sword right away. Hey, thank you, I appreciate it. Welcome to the world of Zelda 4 Sword on GBA. And the first thing we do in this game is to pull out the legendary 4 Sword, and then we turn into 4 different links. Yay! That also means that we have the sword as soon as we start playing the game, so looking for it is not required at all. Welcome to the Wind Waker, yet another adventure starting with a sleepy Link. Wake up, bro, we need a sword! I remember this house to feature the sword master of the village, so let's pay him a visit once again. Oh hey, would you look at that, he wants to teach us the way of the sword. Yes please. Well, there we go, I have a sword now. That was pretty fast, I love it. Sure, the dude takes back the sword after the training, but who cares really, okay? I had a sword for long enough for this challenge to be cleared. 4 Sword Adventures is some sort of sequel to the GBA game, so just like the first game in that series, you start off by pulling out the sword and turning yourself into 4 links. So this also means that you have the sword as soon as you start playing the game, so that was pretty fast. The next game we'll check out is Nicobbq, and considering there's a big sword on the logo of this game, I think we'll be getting one real quick. Alright, let's start a new game, and after we wake up, we'll talk with Zelda and the blacksmith, and he's gonna give us a sword that we have to deliver to the minister in Hyrule Castle. This is a bit complicated now. You see, we have a sword that we need to deliver, so we can't actually use it. But we do have a sword, so for this challenge, does it count as me having a sword even though it's not mine and I can't use it? I'm not even sure myself, man. The rules sure are not simple this time around. Anyways, if we keep playing for a bit, things will go bad and Vari will curse the land with evil monsters, forcing us to actually grab that sword and use it for ourselves. And once we finally get it a second time, we can use it this time around, so we're all good in the end. It's time for Twilight Princess, one of my least favorite entries in the franchise. But hey, I'm sure we'll find a sword quickly, right? Well, not really, cause you need first to recover Epona, herd some goats back into the farm, you have to get a baby cradle back, you have to go fishing, you have to give the fish to a cat, you have to use a hawk to knock down a hornet's nest, and then you have to buy a slingshot, shoot down a spider, and then you'll reach this chest, and inside of it, there's a wooden sword. That took a long time and felt a bit overkill, but still, we got it, and it's all that matters. Time for the DS games, starting off with Phantom Hourglass, and after watching the beginning cutscene, we'll walk around this village and we'll stumble upon some enemies. Oh, we definitely need a sword to defend ourselves now. Thankfully, by entering this cave and solving the puzzle inside of it, the door will open up and inside of this chest, we'll find a sword! Heck yeah, boy! We did it! That was pretty fast too! The thing is, the second game in this series, Spirit Tracks, will not be as keen to us as the previous game. You see, this game wants us to do a bunch of different things before setting off on our quest. So we first have to ride a train to the village, then we have to get a letter from the princess, give it to her, sneak into her room, and then sneak out with her by our side. Then we enter the train, we crash the train, we watch our friend Alfonso get savagely killed, and then we get destroyed as well, and then Zelda gets killed too? That's a long list of things to do, I mean, what the heck? They killed Zelda? Her spirit now haunts us forever. What a day, eh? After following Ghost Zelda's advice, we'll get to the top of the castle and this dude will give us a sword. Man, this took like 45 minutes! This is by far the longest time it took for me to get a sword today. That was quite the quest. Skyward Sword is up, and this interesting game begins with Link sleeping yet again. After waking up and going outside, we'll be exploring the city of Skyloft for a bit, finding a lost cat and speaking with a couple people. But none of that really matters, because if we enter this room here, the sparring hall, we'll find a chest in the back room and it contains a practice sword. Yay! This one was way faster. I'm happy. It's time for a Link Between World, this really cool 3DS game, and during the start sequence, we already have a sword, so hopefully we'll wake up with it. Because obviously this is a nightmare, we'll wake up, we always wake up. See, I told you, Link was sleeping again, ugh. Where is my sword though? It's nowhere to be found, it seems like. After entering the blacksmith's house, I located my sword. It's right there on the table, give it to me! What do you mean it's the captain's sword? I'm pretty sure this one's mine. Anyways, just like in Minish Cap, I'm holding the sword, but I cannot use it yet. So I'm not sure if that counts as me getting a sword, alright? Let's keep playing for a while and hope we get to keep it for real. After this girl gets kidnapped into the sanctuary, Dampé the Gravekeeper will give us the amazing idea of actually using the sword for ourselves. And you know what? I kinda like this idea. Big brain, Dampé. I like you. You got a sword. There you go. It's written right there. There is no more doubt. I have a sword. Mission complete. Triforce Heroes is up, and this one is such a weird game. Anyways, I won't get into detail because none of that matters, because as soon as we take control of Link, we have a sword and we can use it. So let's move on to the next game. I would pay a lot of money to go back in time and experience The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the first time again. Oh well, for now, let's just focus on getting ourselves a sword. After waking up in the Shrine of Resurrection, almost naked I will add, we'll gather some things and we'll leave that cave, and wow, this is a big world. There's bound to be a couple swords to find here, right? Well, I sure as heck found a tree branch. And while Link uses it like a sword, it is totally not a sword, let's get real. Alright, let's keep looking. That's an axe. Dang it. But wait a minute, what's that over there on this little island in the middle of the lake? Let's go investigate. And this is a rusty broadsword. Oh, heck yeah, it is a sword! We did it! Alright, it's time for Tears of the Kingdom. Let's launch the game and... hey, we already have a sword and all of our heart containers. Yo, that's epic! This concludes the challenge in a super cool way. Oh, but wait a minute, we still have Echoes of Wisdom. It is sadly not out yet as of me making this video, so I don't know if this segment we saw in the trailer where Link fights a monster is a cutscene or if we're in control of him. If we are playing, then that probably means Link starts off with a sword, which is cool. And if it was just a cutscene, then I don't know, man. I don't even know if there are swords that we can use in this game. We'll know at the end of September. But one thing we do know is that those Team BBQ members are amazing! So hit the join button down below if you want your name on the list, and make sure to tap the cards on screen for another video. Alright, bye!